Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, welcome. So I wanted to share this message with you guys today, and I want you to remember this. We're in Aquarius season, which I love. Aquarius is all about individuality and innovation, and it's beautiful. And that's why I wanted to share this with you, especially. You are not a sheep, okay? And this world wants you to conform and for everyone to be the same group think, but you're allowed to think different. And that's important because life feels so good when you express what's within. And you're unique, you're rare, and I want you to act like it. Be proud of who you are. So why are people afraid to be different, afraid to stand out? They don't want to seem weird. They don't want everyone to look at them, but it's okay to be different. And that's what this video is about. I want you to be yourself, like be your weirdest self. Who are you really? And who cares what other people think? In this way, you're going to be so free. And that's what you deserve. Okay, when we're born into the world, we're taught what to think. We're told and we're conditioned. So if you think about conditioning, like if you're a football player, you're getting conditioned every single day, and then you start to embody that. Okay, well, we've been conditioned to all be the same, to be sheep. But me, I've been considered a black sheep, and I want you to follow your own path. I want you to let yourself be free. And this means being your individual, rare self. And the beautiful part of doing this is that when you allow yourself just to be you and just to be free, you're gonna get a chance to meet your soul tribe or meet other people who are like you. But how are you gonna attract the right people to yourself? How are you gonna find the right groups that really feel nourishing and good to your soul, to your heart, if you're not being the real you? And so it's okay to be different. What do you really think to be true? Right? Like not what people have told you, but what's within. So we want to connect to ourselves and be our true selves. It's okay. You're good enough. You're rare. And so embrace it. It's okay to be different. Why would you want to be like anyone else? Okay, so affirm to yourself, there's no one else that you'd rather be. And this is about self-love, and this is about embracing your true self, which you're allowed to do, but you kind of have to be brave in a way and not care what other people think. Why are they putting their opinion in your life anyways, in a sense, And isn't it a beautiful thing to be different? If there's one thing I cannot stand in this world, it's a copycat. Because it's so, not only is it fake, but it's also like, why can't you just be yourself? It basically says that when you're trying to copy somebody else, it's because you don't think that you're good enough on your own. So you want to try to copy what someone else does. It's like you're not connected to your true self. You don't even know who you are, and that's why you're copying somebody else. But you don't have to do that. Give yourself a chance, because the way you were designed, it's perfect. And we're different. We're individuals. And so the world wants us to be the same. It wants us to feel that how we naturally are is not good enough. And so it tries to mold us into what is going to be most beneficial for the world. The creator is living within you. So you are naturally creative. And when you create, you're going to feel free, and you are going to express bits and pieces of your soul. It's going to feel so good to you. But everybody is different. So what is inside your own soul? What are your talents? What are your gifts? Give yourself a chance to discover this. What thrills you? What brings you joy? And this is the type of life you deserve to live, whether you're doing it as a hobby or you're doing it as your professional work, getting good at it, growing in that. But if you're busy comparing yourself to someone else or copying someone else, then you don't even know who you are. And so you're not a sheep. Who cares what's trending, and who cares what other people are doing? What feels good to you? And let yourself express what's within. Some people are super into fashion. amazing chefs, some form of art. I feel like dance, singing, anything, writing, or whatever it is for you, but just explore yourself. This is about giving yourself permission to see what you're really about inside and discover what that is, and stop trying to conform to what society expects or what they told you is acceptable for your life and who you are. Don't follow the crowd. Who cares? That is that sheep mentality, that herd mentality, but you can break free from that when you learn to trust yourself and realize that that's enough. It doesn't matter what other people think or their judgments. It really matters what you think of yourself. Instead of conforming, reform. Reform things. You don't have to mold yourself into what the world wants. You're allowed to think, and you're allowed to think differently. You're free on this earth when you choose to be. Conformity looks like going to college and then getting a 9 to 5. That's what they want for the world if you're in America specifically. Okay, but reforming would be carving your own path and being like, well, I want to do this and I'm going to take this path to get it, like get to it. And that's fine. You're allowed to do that. This is your life, right? So be free, be yourself. Don't be afraid. Break through fear. Break through others' judgments. When someone's judging you, they're innocent anyways, because you're not supposed to judge anyone. There's a reason for that, because your own soul is very unique and God is living through you. So allow God to express what's within, to carve your own path, to discover, and don't be afraid. Any failures or mistakes are part of the plan. It's part of what's going to get you where you need to go. So be fearless and just be yourself. That's what this is about. You're going to feel so good. You're going to be honoring your soul when you just allow yourself to be you. Stop trying to copy other people. Stop trying to see what's cool. Stop trying to not stand out. Like, be your weirdest self. When you're just yourself, people gravitate towards you anyway, because it's something different. It's something new. It's something fresh. And that's what Aquarius is about. Aquarius season. So like, play with the energies on earth right now. We're in Aquarius season, but more importantly, we're in the age of Aquarius on the planet. So like, who cares? Out with the old, in with the new, right? Something new, fresh, different. It's okay. Bring new ideas to the table, new technologies, new ways of doing things. It's all right. Like, if it's conducive to your health, to your happiness, and if it's in alignment with love, if it's in the light, if you could take your idea to God, then that's perfect. If it's clean, if it's pure, do it. Who cares what the world thinks? A lot of the world's evil. The ideas have been evil. We've been suppressed. We've been reduced to just what's beneficial to society, but what's beneficial to your soul. Okay? So don't be a sheep. Be yourself. You're rare. Act like it. Replace group think with connecting within. Okay, replace groupthink to connecting within. Connect to your inside soul. Connect to you. And you'll get to discover yourself more. Because when we say like living out your true self, who are you? And have you given yourself a chance to discover who you are? Your inner truths. What lifetime are you on? What have you brought to this planet? What wisdom is within, right? What are you here to discover? And this is very much an inward journey. But if you're focused on the outside and what other people think and what they are doing, it will completely take you off your path. So instead, connect within. And don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to be different or be a so-called black sheep. You end up being a leader anyways in your own right, because you're leading your own life. But who cares about leading other people? Lead your own life. Live your own life, because life is happening right now. So what are you waiting for, right? Live your truth and create a life that feels good to you. This is what you deserve to do. You guys, I remember sitting at my 9 to 5, like miserable, like staring out the window, like, when is it going to be 6 o'clock? Like every single day. And thinking to myself, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, yeah, it's paying your bills, but can't you pay your bills in a different way? And so it just starts with a shift in your mind to change your life. When I was smoking weed constantly, feeling all paranoid, looking out the window like, can my neighbors see me when I'm on the second floor? No, they can't see you, sis. Like overthinking, anxiety, and it's like, well, Sash, why are you doing this to yourself? Then I had a different thought, like, Well, because everyone smokes, all my friends smoke, and they're gonna think I'm a square if I stop. Like, whatever weird thoughts. And it's like, change your mind. It's okay to be different. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm sober. Oh, that's right, I'm celibate. That's right. Oh, that's right, I don't have a 9 to 5 in my 30s. That's right. Like, what is true for you? Live out your truth. It's okay. This is your life. It's gonna be okay. It's actually gonna get golden. It's gonna get beautiful. You're gonna be rich within and on the outside when you start honoring your soul. You know how when we're kids, they'll tell you to wear a uniform to school. They don't, and there's reasons behind this, or they conformity, uniform, everyone's the same, and they'll say it's for equality. Okay, so some kids don't feel inadequate if someone has a nice outfit and they don't, or whatever. That's one way, but when you grow up and you break free out of the matrix, then I want you to embrace your individual self, because you have so much to add to this planet by you just being yourself. Your energy, your essence is needed. But are you living that? Are you being that? Are you being you to your fullest capabilities? Are you allowing yourself? And when you do, even just make some progression, right? Then you just feel so free, so alive, so in alignment with your higher self, because you're breaking free from the limitations on earth and you're just being you. It's a beautiful thing. Your individuality is going to add so much to the collective, right? Because you're the perfect piece to this puzzle. So I want to know the real you. Drop me a comment. Who are you? And also, like, you're not a sheep. Who cares what society thinks? They're going to try to label you. You know, like, as humans, we want to just label people. That's this, whether it's through race, whether it's the way you eat, or like, we have so many labels: single, married, whatever, right? We label things to make life simpler. I guess we just want to label things. What do you do? Like your profession, right? But we are so many things. So you're not one thing. Release the labels and just be free. You're allowed to change. We're ever changing. We're on a journey of evolution, right? And so allow yourself to be free and flow with life. And life is all about change. Like, when you resist change, life gets really hard. But when instead you surrender and you flow with the universe, you know, you go like this, you dip and then you go back up. Like, life feels beautiful, because we're supposed to be changing. We're supposed to be growing. We're supposed to be facing challenges. And so when you label yourself, you restrict yourself to just one thing. And I'm just here to encourage you to allow yourself to be free. Let yourself change and evolve when you need to. And stay true to your heart. Your inner truth, your inner compass is what should be guiding you. And things that help you tap in, your emotions are a big thing, because it just gives you a clue to what's happening within so that you can make decisions. You're balancing your heart and your mind. You're balancing your feminine and your masculine energy. You're using your logic and your emotions. Don't just choose your logic. Don't just choose your emotions. Balance it, because it's directing you. We're living from the inside out. So just like, stay connected to yourself, and yeah, just be like self-aware and allow yourself to be free on earth. So I hope this video can inspire you in some way. You're not a sheep. Don't be a copycat. Don't think you're inferior to someone else. You're just different than someone else. And that's okay. That's a beautiful thing. Even twins are different, right? Like, two girls that look exactly the same, or two guys that look exactly the same. They might look the same on the outside, but inside they're different. And it's beautiful to connect, but it's also important to be you and feel good in your own skin. I'm sending you so much love, power, healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.